close. You're heated up already. I like that. Perfect. There we go. So let's go ahead and come up on the toes, back on the heels. And just like we've been doing, check in with yourself, check in with that body, how we're feeling today. All the way from your feet, going up to the knees. We have that slight bend in those knees. Good. The hips forward and back, trying to find that neutral, the elongation of the spine, like that rope going from your tailbone out the crown of your head, elongating, trying to feel no gravity, trying to feel it lifting you up. Good. Now let's go ahead and get into that stance. We have our feet hip distance apart, knees slightly bent, nice pelvic tilt, and we're gonna inhale, arms open, look up, exhale, round the back like you're hugging a ball, just creating a little bit of movement. We wanna breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Remember how that is altering even our facial features, so the more that we can breathe in through our nose and out through the nose, the better. Good. Come into the 90-degree angle, and we're gonna go and elongate the arm that's on top. So you go into that 90, elongate. Feel that stretch along those ribs as we create some circulation in our body, and you're breathing intentional with your body movement. So coincide the two where you're inhaling, exhale. Good. 90 degree, we're trying to pull our scapula together. Remember those shoulder blades, touch them. And then you're gonna pull your elbows together and tuck towards your pelvis. Up, open. Really open your chest. Exhale, pull in. The more that we put our intention behind each and every body part, the more that we're gonna feel each movement. We're gonna strengthen as well as stretch. So we're really pulling, opening those pectorals. And when we're pulling our elbows together, we're crunching our abs. Good work. Last one. Good. And then we're gonna go ahead and do large circles. Opposite direction. Other side. And opposite direction. The fun one is trying to get them to go opposites. You're like, what am I doing? Am I swimming on land? And then we go the other direction. I know, the key is to try to get them to sway together. And there it is, good. So we're gonna take the strap, place it into our palm, our left palm, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull the arm across. So right now we're just holding the strap. It'll come to the last exercise. So again, every movement, every posture, we have the choice to just be or be intentional. So check in with yourself. Again, we always start with that Qigong Pose, right? So the slight bend in those knees, the activation of your abdomen into your spine, the elongation of your spine, out the crown of your head. Breathe deep. Where are we breathing into? Remember, we kind of worked on that. Try to play with it. Am I breathing into my lower abdomen? Maybe I feel best when I breathe into my thoracic spine, or maybe it feels best to breathe up high towards my shoulders. Try to start elongating that breath. intentionally pause at the top of the inhalation and the bottom of the exhalation. Inhale. On the exhale, release the arm. Pull your hand towards so you kind of have that elbow sticking out. Good. Up and down your back. Yep. So that means that strap's now there. Take the opposite palm, place it on the top of your elbow, and try to elongate your spine. Good. Try to breathe into the area of tension with every exhale. Feel it relaxing more and more, deepening that stretch. Good. Engage your glutes. And we're going to go ahead and do a few intentional squats. So try to keep your heels on the mat because we're trying to stretch that. And your glutes are tight, so we're trying to strengthen that pelvic floor, pulling up, feeling your abdomen press towards your spine, and as if the strap goes from hip to hip towards that center spine. 2 more. Take that palm that's holding the elbow, go ahead and release, and we're reaching up towards that strap. So you might be able to touch, I can't touch, hence the strap. So we're just like this, okay, so you can all see. And the key here, right, is like not how high I can get up. The key is actually opening that shoulder. So just try to play with it. Maybe you're actually a little bit lower than you think because we want to be able to roll that shoulder open. Do we all feel it? Good. And then you kind of notice as you breathe that it starts to loosen up, and then you can find yourself inching up that strap, right? Good. Nice deep breaths. Inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and release. And just put that strap in the opposite palm. Don't whip yourself too hard. Look out, we're wild over here. Okay, remember that light tapping exercise? So every movement is intentional. We're kind, loving, and light through the palms, pressing into those hips, releasing that upper spine, releasing our shoulders. Nice work. Okay, opposite side, go ahead and take that arm straight across. Pull the arm back with the opposite hand. Good. Intentional with our posture, so check in, slight bend, feet hip distance apart. Nice tuck of that pelvis, elongation of the spine. Good, so as we're doing this one, now I want us to come up on the toes and down on the heels. Lots to think about. Trying to stretch as well as strengthen. We're kind of moving, so we're getting a little bit of that balance into our feet. Last one. Good. Placing the feet down, go ahead and inhale. On the exhale, release that arm. Take it to your shoulder. Do a nice circle with that elbow. Opposite direction. And now we go reach up and down. Take that opposite palm on top of that elbow to nicely get into that stretch. Elongate, and again, tighten those glutes. Engage your pelvic floor so you're pulling up from that area up into that diaphragm as we go ahead into those mini squats. So I'm clearly not very flexible because if I keep my heels on the ground, this is as far as I can go, but you would continue to work on that to get even deeper into that stretch. Right into those calves. Last one. Good. Go ahead and release that hand on the elbow, and I want you to go ahead and reach all the way up. see where you're at. Take note, are you different from your left side to your right side? Maybe you can reach a little bit further up on one side. And the key here is that one day you'll touch your palms together and be that flexible. So, a good life lesson is if you're not the same from your left side to your right side, right, your own body, then how do you expect yourself to be like anyone else in life? And what we do often is compare ourselves to others. So it's a good life lesson that you're on your own journey of how you've gotten here today, which is why it's important to take your own steps to be where you want tomorrow. Very small, intentional, daily steps will get you towards your goals. That means your body, your career, your health, your relationships. Inhale. On the exhale, gently release the strap. Go ahead and let it on down. Good. This time, we're going straight across. So remember the light tapping. Tap that light into those shoulders. Being intentional. Getting that upper body going. Okay, so our next is going to be our hips. Go ahead and start here. And what I want you to do is allow your arms to come up, straight, and out. As if you're trying to reach a wall, right? We have forward. And it even goes backwards. Good. Hands on your hips. Imagine a light bulb. So we have that bowl shape on our pelvis, and we just did the arm motions of that light bulb. Good. Go ahead and engage your glutes, and I want us to do nice large circles. Through this exercise, I'm going to ask you to just think of a word, maybe how you feel, and then at the end you can yell it out. So I want you to just take awareness of how you feel right now. Go the opposite direction. So now we're going to partner up. You can just go ahead and turn side to side, and you're going to be with me. So we'll just face each other. You don't have to be touching. Good. Okay. Now I want you to imagine your light bulb not touching the other person's light bulb. This is a visualization exercise, and it's a little awkward, so it's going to be fun. Just embrace the silence, because usually we try to find comfort in making noise. So embrace looking at them and not having them in your light bulb. I'm keeping track of the time, and we're doing a minute on each one. You're going to be taking note of how you feel, maybe any thoughts that come up or emotions. Getting in touch with a different side of ourselves as we interact with human beings. Remember, we're intentional with our breath. Try to elongate that breath. Pausing at the top of the inhalation and the bottom of the exhalation. And that person's not in your bubble. Nice deep inhale. On the exhale, turn, face me again. Hands on the hips. This time doing figure eights. Go ahead and allow those feet to be a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And you're doing a figure eight. Now as you do this figure eight, I want you to visualize your light bulb getting brighter. Maybe it's a color. Maybe it's just bright white light. It's building, it's building. Get those hips moving. Doing good. it's winding up. Go ahead and do a few circles. Now you're just moving your hips however you want to make your light bulb even brighter. Looking good, everybody. You are some groovy people. All right, here we go. Face your person. Clap your hands. Rub your hands together. Inhale, palms apart, holding that ball. Remember, it's right below your belly button. Okay, your light bulb is not touching the other person. Look at them in the eye. Now I want you to expand your light bulb to include the person in your light bulb. I know, a lot of people think it's with your hands, but it's actually, you're just using your mind to imagine that layer of your light bulb increasing, right? Take note of how you feel. Take note of your emotions, maybe any thoughts that arise, maybe any movements that you want to do. Take note of how it's different. So remember that first one, we had a word that we were thinking of. This is our second one. Okay, nice deep inhale. Exhale, place the left palm below your belly button, right palm on top. Turn and face me. Oh, you know where we're going. We're going into the cyclone. That's right. Get your hips moving. We can even go low. Remember, I was trying to work those calves today, so that way we can get real low, just like those hula dancers. Whoa, their light bulbs are bright. I want mine to be that bright one day. I'm on the slow tumble of the washing machine. But that's okay. We accept where we are in life, right? Okay, doing good. Getting bright, getting bright. You can even use your arms, right? So now we're getting really bright. We're really feeling it from our feet, up our knees, up our hips, all the way up our spine, our shoulders. Okay, nice deep breath. Inhale, face your partner. Okay, clap your hands. Rub your palms together. Inhale, pull them apart. Okay, this time, light bulb's not touching yet. Increase your light bulb to include them. And this is the third step. This time, I want you to intentionally think of something positive about the other person. Take note of how you feel. Take note of the breath. Maybe it's deepening, excitement, the energy flowing through you. Okay, nice deep inhale. On the exhale, left palm and then the right palm on top, placing it below your abdomen. Turn and face me. Good. Clap your hands. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, pull the ball apart. Exhale together. Continue to breathe as you feel that string between your palms. Okay, so that first one, if anyone wants to yell out any words you felt, what did it feel like? What? Pink. I like that. Okay, so that was the one that you didn't include them in your light bulb. Now the second one that you included them in your light bulb. How did that one feel? Any words that come to mind? More pink. Okay, I like this. And then the third one, the one that you're intentional with your words in your own mind. mind of the other individual. Full of life. What else? Even more pink? Fuzzy pink! Isn't that fun, right? Now just think, you absorb that energy. I feel great, thank you. And if you absorb that energy, just think of how we speak to ourselves each and every day, right? And if we can actually become intentional with our words spoken to ourselves, I want to feel fuzzy pink all the time. That's right. And so what we have is our cup, right? And the more that we learn to fill our own cup up, the more it overflows and we become a solid rock and we're thrown into the pond of other people's lives and we create a ripple effect. And I want to create a ripple effect of being kind, loving, and light because it feels good. And I like to feel good. So just today, an exercise for you all is I want you to do the light bulb exercise, the last one, with someone. They don't know what they're doing, but just look at them and be intentional with your own thoughts about the individual. Kind, loving, and light. Life's hard enough as it is. And just take note of their face. Take note of how they feel. Take note of words that come up for yourself. Maybe you end up feeling the inclination to tell them something. And just notice the ripple effects. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do a few flow throughs. We've created all this energy. Let's bend our knees, inhale, palms up. Very slow, inhale, up to our tippy toes. Exhale, palms go wide, going all the way down to our feet. Good. This time, try to keep your chest onto your thighs as you gently feel your hips lifting up. Feel that stretch in your legs. And be where you are, right? So it's okay to be bent, and maybe one day you'll be entirely flat, straight-legged. Place the palms down on the mat. Good. This time, gently walk your feet back. Try to keep them flowing down. Good, so now we're in downward dog and I want you to walk the dog. So that's where you go ahead and you bend one knee and straighten the other, and we're very gentle. Good, so you then have the choice to come forward and come to your knees, or you can come to plank, come all the way down, and you can either do baby cobra or push up into up dog. Good. Inhale. On the exhale, allow those hips to come up. Engage your toes underneath, back into downward dog. And I want us to lift that left leg up into the sky. Bend the knee, twist and open that hip. Breathe. Inhale. On the exhale, straighten the leg. Allow it to walk through. Good. So we have that left foot up between our palms. And again, we can always drop the knee. Inhale, come on up into that lunge. Good. And then we exhale, palms back down. Allow that left foot to come back up and release. Right foot up and walk it through. And we can always drop that back knee and inhale up. Exhale, palms down. This time, go ahead and allow that left foot to come up towards the right. Good. Standing, we take a nice deep inhale, flatten your back, look up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, arms coming all the way up. Exhale, wide. Hands down to your feet. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, roll your spine all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, wide. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, palms down to the heart center. Clap your hands. rub them together, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, pull apart. Hold that ball at chest level this time. Engage your glutes, slight bend in your knees. Inhale like shooting a bow and arrow. Exhale. And I want you to try to imagine taffy between your palms, and you're stretching that taffy. Candy makers. Feel the energy flowing, increasing. Good, palms straight, inhale. Exhale, lower the palms. Good, hold here as we come into our final pose. So for our final one, I want us to intentionally increase the length of our breath, right? So what we're gonna be doing is inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and we're trying to pause and hold for the count of 5 at the bottom of the inhalation and the top of the exhalation. So, okay, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Try to inhale for the count of 10. Inhale, hold, exhale, count of 10. Hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, this time inhale, and sigh. Take the left palm below your belly button, right palm on top. A moment of silence as we set our intentions for today. Our thoughts create our reality because our thoughts create actions and reactions in the world around us that then are steps towards where we want to be. We're always thinking forwards. What can we let go of? What's no longer serving our highest good? What can create more time? The most valuable thing that we have in life. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward bend. Come on up. Thank you all. You did wonderful. And there's the smoothie.